let's use this question here to understand the concepts of factorization and difference of two squares. Okay, now it says simplify a squared minus b squared over a squared plus ab divided by 2a minus 2b over ab. All right, now what we are going to do here is to apply the general principle of division. Remember that when you have a over b divided by c over d, now this is equal to a over b multiplied by d over c. When the multiplication sign is coming in, then you find the reciprocal of this fraction. And this is now equal to a times d will give us ad divided by b times c will give us bc. Okay, so that's what we are going to apply here now. Now, we have a squared minus b squared divided by a squared plus ab multiplied by, now this one will go up and this one will come down. So we have ab divided by 2a minus 2b. All right. So the next step now is to use the concept of difference of two squares to evaluate this. Remember that difference of two squares states that when you have b squared minus q squared, this is equal to p plus q multiplied by p minus q. Because when you expand this, you are going to have this thing back. Okay, so that's what we are going to use here. So a squared minus b squared is a plus b multiplied by a minus b, then divided by, now here we're going to factor out a because a is common here and here. So we factor out the common term. So we have a into what remains here is a plus what remains here is b, because a times a will give us a squared and a times b will give us ab. All right, times we have ab divided by, now here we can see that 2 is common, so we factor it out. Now when we factor out 2, we're now going to have a here minus what remains here is b, because 2 times a will give us 2a and 2 times minus b will give us minus 2b. All right, so now we now cancel this with this. We cancel this with this. So what we have here now is 1 times ab, and 1 times ab is equal to ab divided by, now what we have in the denominator now is a times 2. So a times 2 is 2a. And this a here, we cancel this a. So we are now left with b over 2. And that is the answer to this very problem. Thank you very much for your audience. Please don't forget to share our videos and subscribe to our YouTube channel.